Thank you. Welcome back to the January 13th, 2026 meeting of the Hauppauge Union Free School District Board of Education. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4 on the agenda, 4.1 is the superintendent's update. Dr. Murphy.
Thank you, Mr. Barchet. It's been a bit of a delay since we last met, for good reason. We had our winter break. I just want to welcome everybody back. I hope everybody had a restful break with your family and friends. Just a note before break, I had the pleasure, as I do annually, of making the rounds to the buildings. This year, Hauppauge Fire Department provided the sleigh, and of course, members of Central Office are part of that experience. And truly, there's really nothing like it to see the kids and staff members and throughout the district as we're heading into Christmas break, and the excitement in the air and just the sense of community and camaraderie. Just a real pleasure. So I love to always reflect on it and think about, what does next year look like. And again, I just want to thank Hauppauge Fire Department, who were partners in that experience this year. Actually, last thing on that, when we started at the high school, first thing in the morning, it was snowing for about the first 30 minutes of the day, so it made it that much more special. This month, again, we're in the thick of it now. After the first week back, it's like we never left. This month we're celebrating career days and college and career weeks throughout the district. I know that I think at least 2 of the elementary schools today, they're wearing their college gear. Our staff members, our teachers, and tons of volunteers, many from our own community who come in and present and talk to our kids about different career paths and what that journey could look like depending on what interests our students. Along those lines, I had the pleasure of continuing our new podcast, our Hometown Heroes Speaker Series. We had our 3rd installment of that, where I get to interview with students, local heroes, whether they're police officers or firefighters or veterans. So that's on social media right now, kind of a sneak peek of what's coming, and the extended video podcast, which each of these is about 45 minutes to an hour, will be available online as well. It's really, if you have the time and are able, it's worth tuning in. This last version was with Bretton Woods 3rd graders, and they were just so excited to ask questions of our honored guests. So look for those online, please. At the high school, we had IB alumni or students who came back. This happens every year, but I got to say, this year in particular, we had a panel of students. It spanned the entire common room of the library. We must have had almost 20 students from various graduating classes, 2016 actually through 2025. So some of them were, our young adults who are already in careers. I remember one student who's a prosecutor in Nassau County. He still looks like a baby to me, but gosh, he must be 23 years old at this point. And it's just amazing to see the accomplishments of our alumni panel, and then our current students get to ask questions and interact with students who are in their seats, graduates, and learn from them. So just such a valuable experience. So that's Miss Stebbins, Ann Stebbins, one of our teachers, our IB coordinator, who helps to make that happen. So kudos to her. High school next week, midterms and Regents exams. Alalikin and Hannah are thrilled about that news. Just ask all parents listening, just be sure to review your students' exam schedule with them in advance. just so we can make sure we have a smooth testing week for all. And then for those students or those families at the very beginning of their educational journey, turning 5 on or before December 1st, kindergarten registration is now underway. There's a dedicated kindergarten registration page on our website, so with all the information you could possibly need. And then lastly, I just want to commend one of our students, one of our seniors, James Mancuso, who organized recently a blood drive at the high school for staff and students. He had to adjust to on the fly because I think the original date was when we had a 2-hour snow delay, so we moved the date. And thanks to his efforts, the turnout was double that of previous high school blood drive, the last one we had. So just tremendous work by James. So he's not here tonight, but if you can join me in celebrating James and his efforts. Thank you. I'll now turn it over to our student board members for an update.
Thank you. As previously mentioned by Dr. Murphy, next Tuesday, starting next Tuesday, January 20th, begins the official midterm week, which will take place and we'll have morning and afternoon sessions. The buses will be provided. Students should check their schedule that has been previously sent out. There will be a 10 o'clock bus every day, and late buses will also be in effect. Also, as a gentle reminder, no phones can be within the testing room. They should be in the locked locker, and we recommend leaving them at home.
This year's curriculum fair will take place on January 28th during lunch periods. During the fair, each department will set up a table to showcase their courses and provide information about the opportunities that students can expect in each class. This will allow students to explore all available offerings and make informed decisions about their 2026-2027 schedules. And I heard there will be a raffle for students who visit every table to participate in.
Hauppauge will be hosting the annual Science Olympiad competition on January 31st. Students will be participating in several science-based events for the chance to make the state championship. This will be a good opportunity for students in need of community service to work during the event. In addition, Student Council will also be working concessions throughout the day.
And lastly, we are exactly 1 month away today from the 16th annual PS I Love You Day, a movement-turned-nonprofit organization created by 2 sisters who lost their dad to suicide. Their mission is to promote mental health awareness and suicide prevention. Our high school will offer different ways to take part in showing support each day leading up to Friday, February 13th. Last year, we were fortunate enough to have their founder, Brooke, a close friend of mine, join us for an assembly. I proposed the idea of having her return this year, and Mr. Whitehorse, Brooke, and I are currently collaborating on making that happen. We look forward to seeing Hauppauge turn purple and reminding every student how much they are loved.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Great update, as always.
5C on the agenda is adoption of minutes from the business meeting of the Board of Education, December 9th, 2025. Do I have a motion? Mrs. Greto, thank you. Ms. Collins? Mrs. Collins with the second. Any discussion? Paula, just the numbering of the minutes seems to have gotten reset in certain instances. So just if you can make those changes, I'll show you after. Make those changes, but we'll vote on the minutes as presented. All those in favor? 6-0. Questions or comments from the community concerning tonight's agenda only? Consent agenda, are there any matters or any numbers that members would like to have removed from the consent agenda? I'll take a motion to approve the entire consent agenda. I will make the motion. Mr. Scrito seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Number 11 on the agenda, new business. Is there any new business from any members? Yes, Mr. Scrito.
Dr. Murphy, a couple of things I noticed in the news, that certain schools are bringing back like penmanship and cursive. Does Hauppauge have any of that like on the horizon? Or we're just gonna keep typing away and not teaching kids to write?
No, I'm going to confirm, we had that part of our curriculum. I'm going to ask Dr. McCarthy to confirm parts of that and get back to you.
And then Dr. Murphy, I had asked her about the math and science, trying to make sure that we push our students and our teachers to make sure that any contests that we can do, especially for math and science. And I know this year is America 250, and there's extra contests out there, like there's a special spelling bee and all the constitutional words and all that stuff like that. And I'm hoping that we can get some Hauppauge students, we can get them into these things.
Yeah, so there's a few contests that come my way that recently I've shared. Normally I share those through Miss Barry, Director of Social Studies, and we do have students who participate. I'll say on the science front, we're seeing some really good momentum with submissions to some of the more prestigious science contests. So that remains a dream of mine to have one of our students on the front page of Newsday as a Regeneron. Dr. McCarthy, Dr. Wankmo, they know this. I'm annoying about it. So that remains one of our goals.
America 250 is
Yes.
a big deal to a lot of
Of course. Yep.
And then the last two things, community service, it's nice that students mention that. Is that only for the high school students, or do we demand community service from our middle school students? And if not, why?
We don't.
Elementary, I can understand.
Sometimes community service oftentimes involves work outside of our schools, so that requires driving and logistics and things like that. So it's not something we can't look into.
I'm sure we could find things to have our middle school students do that would better our community and better them. Just a thought.
Happy to explore. Yeah, I'd have to unpack that a little bit with Mrs. O'Connor, but certainly a conversation I can have.
And then the last thing, sir, was how is our food pantry going? It's nice that we get it in Horizons. I just want to make sure that we're fulfilling our needs to help sure that the school has the proper, necessities.
Any idea about the food pantry?
Sorry, I was looking at something in handwriting.
About the food pantry at the.
How's that going?
Oh, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of community support around the holidays, food drives, things like that. Our social workers have put baskets together for families. We also have community members fill out a Google form to sign up,
Okay.
and they can come and we have, read.
Have we done, Rebecca, like Jensen's ShopRite or any of the local places? There's tons of food that, we could probably get donations.
To get donations?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we've done that, but we can certainly reach out.
Okay. Just
It's a
ideas.
good suggestion.
Thank you. I'm good, Mr. Rocha.
Any other new business from board members? New business from administration? Dr. Murphy?
Just not new business, well, kind of breaking new business, just an acknowledgement of someone in the audience here who's starting her career in Hauppauge, and she's one of our own, Miss Salvia, who's here tonight. Bella, congratulations, the board just approved you as a substitute. Day one is tomorrow, I understand? Excellent, we have the utmost confidence in you, and best of luck in your career.
Absolutely. Thank you. Any other new business from administration?
No.
Questions or comments from the community concerning anything related to the district whatsoever? Very good. With that, I'll take a motion for an adjournment. Our next meeting is Tuesday, January 27th. I'll make the motion for the adjournment. Mr. Scrito seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. We are adjourned. God bless Hauppauge and God bless the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.